Hi and welcome to Visual Basic tutorial. This very tutorial covers different use of the different operators, arithmetic operators. So let's start by entering a number there and maybe taking another value in there. Here I have a list box. The list box will display as follows, and here I have a text box. The text box displays as follows, and the other thing is I have a message box. The message box displays as follows. We can always reset and enter another number, and let's see what will happen with the text box, with the label, with the message box. So what I will do now is take you guys straight into Visual Basic Development environment. We'll put one of these together. So let's do that now, guys. Okay, we're going to be starting a new project entirely. So let's go to new, start a new project, and right here let's name it using arithmetic operators. Make sure Visual Basic is selected and select Windows Forms application. Alright, now our new development environment is ready. Okay, the next thing is to adjust my form to about that, and let's add the following component on board. I'm going to need, let's say, button there. I need a text box. Let's go for 3 text box, and I need labels as well. We're going to need 3 of those as well. We have the text box there. It's going to be 1 here, 1. Yep, and we need a label, another one here, and 1 label here, 1 text box here. Alright, the buttons, let's delete that. And the button here, another one here, 1 here. Alright, so let's increase the size of this button to about, let's change the font of it first. Make that 16 and just increase the buttons. Okay, I think that's fine. Then for these text box and labels, let's increase those to approximately, let's make that 16 as well. Right, now this very text box or label there, let's deal with the label first. Let's change auto size, make that false, and the border, make that 3D, and just stretch. Okay, that's fine. We can always delete the text content in there. The next one is the text box. Click on the rectangle there, select multi-line and just drag. Now let's change the back color of this very text box to control. Come to back color right here. You can always type in control right there. Now this text box here, let's change the name of this text box to enter second number. Enter second number, and the other one will be enter first number. Select that and just enter first number there. Change that to first number. There. Okay. Now the first text box, we change the name of that to txt. first number, and the second one will be known as txt second number. Select that, change that to txt second number. Right, good. And this will become btn label, and change the content in there to label, and this becomes text box. Change the content to text box, and the name will become btn text box. btn text box right there, and this becomes btn message. And change this to btn, the content to btn message box. Okay, move it aside so that we have enough room, and this becomes reset, and the name becomes btn reset. Why the last one will become btn exit, and the content becomes exit right there. Okay, that's how the whole system looks. The whole system look right now. So let's just, okay, now let's start by double clicking on the form, and right underneath the public class form we would declare the following variables: dim first number, comma, second number as single. There, that's fine. Then we also need to enter one more variable, dim message as string right there. So on my form I'm going to enter the following lines of codes. So on the form load, that will be btn label dot enable, make that false. Then I will repeat the same thing for, let's copy that false, btn message dot false, then btn text box dot false. Okay, and now I need to give this a name. Let's give this label a name. We'll call that LBL output. That is for the label, and this one will become txt. Okay, let's delete this. Alright. Okay, that's taken care of. Alright, the next thing we want to do is to double click on this to enable all of this. So double click on this, and we just copy all of this. Copy that, paste that in there, and which means anytime I enter data in there, that we enable the text, we enable the buttons. Right, that is fine. Okay, one other thing is, let's double click on this text box and change it to key press, so that you won't be able to enter any other value inside it apart from numbers. ASCII e dot key char, and let's say not equals to 8. Get rid of this, not equals to 8. Then I'm going to copy all of this. If ASCII is less than 48 or ASCII is less than 57. That should be 57. That's greater than. That is not right. Okay, and greater than, that is correct. Right, then E dot handler equals true. So that takes care of you mistakenly entering characters instead of numbers. So let's repeat the same thing for this one. Change that to key press. Where's the key press? There we go. And just paste that right in there. That should take care of mistaking that text box for just ordinary characters. Alright, the next thing is let's take care of these exits. So I'm going to declare a variable there, dim I exit as dialog result. I exit equals message box dot show. Do you want to exit the system? So there's a question mark there. Alright, comma, and here let's just put, I'm just going to call it arithmetic. Right, and close that there. Arithmetic operator. Then here, comma, message box button dot yes no, comma, message box icon dot, that should be question. Right, okay, now if I exit equals VB yes, then application dot exit. Alright, that is for the exit. Let's take this one. This should be up there, really. It should be here. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's for the exit, and that is for to prevent the end user from entering alphabets instead of numbers. So let's run it and see how it is. Okay, let's try out the exit. There, the exit is working. So let's try out these. Okay, we cannot enter character in there, but we can enter number in there, so that's fine. Alright, now the next thing we want to do is, let's come back in here, double click on label, and we then enter the following lines of code inside label. First of all, we assign those value. First number equals txt first number dot text, and second number equals txt second number dot text. Okay, now message equals the result. Let's enter a speech mark there. The result, let's close it to prevent the error. The result are as follows. Okay, now let's enter plus VB new line, and that will give us a new line. Actually, that's like a carriage return. Okay, now message equals message and addition. So let's say plus space. That's to add a space to the label, and that is how you add a space to a label. Okay, you have to enter space equals, depend on how many space you want. You can go for 12, but I intend to go for just 9 space, and I think I'm going to need about 2 of those. Let's add another space, or you can add it all up and that'll be about 17. Let's go for 17. That's the space I'm wanting here. Okay, first number plus second number, then we add VB new line. Okay, that is for addition. We can always just copy. I'm just going to copy this and change the operators. Copy and paste it there. Okay, now just speed it up. Okay, I have speed it up, so all I want to do now is to enter the content inside the label itself. Label dot text equals message. Alright, that is taken care of. Now if I run the program, you can see all of these are disabled only when I enter data in there. Okay, there. So text box is not working, message box is not working, reset is not working, only exit works. So I'll just copy this. I'm going to copy all of these. Let's go to that of the text box, paste that in there, and change this to txt. There, that is that taken care of. I can also change all of these to tabs anyway. Okay, let's change that to tabs for the text box, and there we go. That is it for the text box, because the text box does accept this method VB tab. So I will then repeat the same thing for the message box. Let me copy that, come in here, double click on the message box, paste that in there, and right here let's use our message box dot show. Okay, I would like it to show message, comma, arithmetic, operator there, and maybe message box button dot OK there, and maybe information as well, message box icon dot VB information. That is it. So if I run this program now, let's run it and you guys see what I'm talking about. Enter whatever value in there, and let's say this is maybe 3. Click on that, that is the label. Click on the text box, that's the text box. Click on the message, there we go, that is the message value. Click on OK, that's it gone. Reset is not working, exit does work. So let's take care of the reset now. For the reset, double click on that and just come in here and reset the whole process. Let's copy some value in here inside the form load, double click on reset, paste that in there, and output, there will be output dot text equals clear, and txt output dot text equals clear as well. Let's correct the spelling, and txt first number dot text equals clear. txt second number dot text equals clear. Hopefully that should reset the system. So let's give that a try. Enter whatever number in there and check that out. Message box, that's fine. Click on reset there, and that is how you make use of multiple arithmetic operators using various controls. I suppose you guys enjoy it. You all have a nice day now, and bye for now.